we talk and supposedly have high intellect and stuff, but boy, we seem to have more problems than the rest of the species.
I believe you. I believe you there.
You know, I mean, so, I don't know.
Unfortunately, yeah, I think you're right.
Sometimes I think we're the stupid.
We think we're the smart ones. We can build things, but that's about it.
Well, we have that, you know, cognitive thinking, the intellect for solving problems and this and that, but you know what, when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, animals have more common sense.
You're right. Absolutely.
I mean, look at birds and fish and the ones that they're born with the attribute to migrate to places they've never been, but they know where to go and how to get there.
You're right.
You know, that's amazing.
That's something we surely wouldn't know.
Oh no! Heck no, man. We'd get lost in a city if we're a block away from where we started. Oh no, really, we have.
You're right. I believe you. I know you're right.
Yeah,
I know you're right. I've been around long enough. I know.
I think about stuff like that all the time, and I think, wow. And you take just simple little things. I mean, that's kind of a joke to a lot of people. Like all these animals that predict who's going to win the Super Bowl, and they're right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do they know?
Well, you know, they migrate to where they need to be when something's going to happen or whatever.
Oh yeah, you take when there's like a tidal wave or you know an earthquake or something.
They know.
They know before it happens.
You're right. I would say 90% at least that most of them know.
I mean, you take some of the whales that migrate from Alaska all the way to South America. And,
yeah.
You know, I mean, they know exactly where to go.
And they know
Turtles go. They get born out of an egg, and then they migrate across the oceans and end up at the same beach where their ancestors started. Or birds, the same way.
And how would they know such a thing?
Really? It's amazing.
They do know.
They're born with it, or they know how to communicate. You know what?
Something.
Maybe we're really the lower of the species. We just don't know it yet.
We just think we're the smartest.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
like we can build buildings.
Yeah, like you said,
like that.
We can make stuff and do stuff.
That really doesn't make us smarter than these other things, other species that actually go where they need to go to stay safe and stuff like that, or whatever.
And you know what? We have to work to buy food. You never see animals buying food.
No, they don't.
They know where to get it. Isn't that funny? God, I'm going to have you thinking by the end of the day.
You already got me thinking.
It's pretty bizarre. No, I think about stuff like that. I think I have to share it.
No, that's all good. Yeah, you know, it's something to think about. You would never know.
800 South 700 East.
I mean, everybody thinks, you know, like seagulls and pigeons are dumb. They know where McDonald's is. They know where that French fries is. And, you know, this is no lie. I like to bring with me for lunch tomatoes. Okay.
Sure.
I don't eat the part of the tomato where the stem part is. Okay.
Right.
I throw it out of the bus. It doesn't take but minutes for some bird to come by and see that and take it away.
Sure.
I mean, how do they know what the hell that is? They sit there and munch on it, you know, and take off.
They do.
You know? Yeah. Pretty bizarre, huh?
It's amazing. It is bizarre. It's amazing what these other species do. And actually, you know.
I mean, sometimes, you know, when I was a kid, I used to go. I loved going, you know, fishing. Nowadays, I figure, man, I'm fishing and I feel guilty if I take a big fish that's been around for a long time. You know, they say, oh, get the real big ones. The bigger they are, the longer they've been in there. And I'm taking this critter bite if I eat it. I don't know what to think because
I feel the same, actually I feel the same way you do on that.
Yeah,
That's my theory on it too.
because I saw on TV the other day, this guy caught this really, it's like almost a record-breaking trout, okay? Humongous. And they said that it was probably 200 years old. I mean, that's amazing. Okay? I mean, to live that long, it has to do something right.
Yeah.
See, they don't, most species can live longer than we say they can.
Probably true.
You know, we have a lifespan and
We only know how long we live.
they come across, they always come across and they go, wow, this turtle's, you know, 200 years old.
7,800 south 1,000.
Right? Alright. That's amazing.
You're right. It is amazing. Some of them species, so they say, live a long, 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 long time.
All I know is they say the longest living creatures, I think they say, are like snakes, alligators, and cockroaches. I mean, they live forever. Even if they freeze during the ice age or whatever happens, they seem to always come through.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty weird.
It's pretty wild.
I think they say the alligator or crocodile still basically looks the same as it did thousands of years ago. They still look the same. When you look at them, they kind of do. They look like prehistoric creatures.
Well, they do. But I can't imagine why they should change anyway. You know?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? There's a theory, and I don't know if it's true, but I kind of think about it. See, everything kind of evolved from water.
So they say.
And so, you take a fish, eventually that fish gets out of the water, and, you know, you take birds and fish, they're very similar.
They say we came out of a stagnant pool of water.
I think everything eventually starts with water.